The video will begin in a moment. Click the links in the description below to get your copies of my books today. The Shadow Angel Genesis is the story of a vampire who has spent 500 years serving as the Vatican's personal monster hunter. The true story of Mrs. Claus is a wholesome but creative reimagining of a character who is well known but often overlooked. And keep your eyes open for my upcoming murder mystery, the South Bend Dark Frog Murders. Thank you for your continued support. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Robert Canter. Now, I'm sure we all had fun playing God of War Ragnarok, which was the end of the Norse saga. So one of the big questions on everyone's lips is where the franchise will go next. I'd be happy with either Egypt or Japan, but looking around on the internet, it looks like Egypt will be the next destination, though this is not yet confirmed officially. But today, I will be discussing 4 boss fights that I would like to see if the franchise does go to Egypt. Some God of War fans expressed disappointment that they weren't able to fight Jormungand in 2018 or in Ragnarok. But if the franchise does go to Egypt, the creators will have an opportunity to make it up to the fans. Jormungand's ancient Egyptian equivalent is the serpent Apep, the embodiment of pure chaos. Every night he attempts to devour the sun god Ra. In the Norse saga, we had Thor acting as a reflection of Kratos. The inevitable confrontation kept everyone in suspense. So who will be the Egyptian equivalent of Thor? The way I see it, there are 2 distinct possibilities: Horus and Shezmu. Horus is the son of Osiris. He is most famous for his war with his uncle Set for control over Egypt. Shezmu is the Egyptian god of wine, blood, and execution. He serves as a servant of Osiris and punishes the wicked souls in the afterlife by cutting off their heads and putting them in a wine press. There are plenty of other gods and goddesses in ancient Egyptian mythology that we haven't covered that I'm sure would make great boss fights. But one that I really want to see is Mot. Mot is the goddess of justice, morality, and law. And she sounds a lot like the Egyptian equivalent of Athena. She also has her own Yu-Gi-Oh card. Most of the gods Kratos has fought have turned out to be sadistic, self-serving tyrants, so it would be very interesting to see him fight someone like Mot. Of course, we don't even know if the franchise will go to Egypt yet. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. That's all I've got to say. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, and if you really want to help this channel out, click the links in the description below and buy my books.